What do they? Oh, that's. What mod did do I have on it that's making that noise? Well, that's not the normal rending turn. Take that off. That makes a really annoying sound. I don't really know what else to put on her. I might just not put anything on her. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Oh shoot. Now I gotta put Intensify back on. Intensify. Here you are. And we can upgrade this. I don't know. What is area advantage at? 25%? Let's do area advantage instead. We can upgrade it once. Oh shoot. I don't have chat pulled up. I forgot to pull up chat. 1 second. My bad. I saw that you said something. Probably saying how I'm poor because I know I am. Because I only have 45,000 credits. I may or may not have gotten a little carried away with modding earlier today and wasn't paying attention to my credits. So that is why I am absurdly poor. Yeah. So I'm gonna have you pick what frame I farm. I want to farm either Grendel, Hildurin, or Haro. I want to get Haro the most. However, if you don't want to watch me farm Haro, it is perfectly understandable because he's probably the least interesting out of these frames that I'm gonna farm. Haro, okay. I'll do Haro then. I don't want to do Haro. I was hoping you'd say Hildurin, because at least Hildurin is kind of fun to farm, but you know. Like I said, I do want Haro the most, so suppose it would only be fitting for me to try to get him. So in that case, I will be using Wisp with my Ignis Wraith, my Piranha Prime, and my CT Lacera. That looks good. And they should have gas damage on it, yep. And Piranha Prime, what do you have on you? Corrosive, that's fine. CT Lacera should have radiation bar. Actually, let's not use the CT Lacera. We're gonna be fighting Infested, so let's take our Orthos Prime. Might as well. So, Hildurin, obviously, you know she comes from the Exploder Orb, which I was gonna farm the Exploder Orb if you said Hildurin, because I know that I reliably can do that myself. I soloed her, like I said earlier this morning, so I know I can do it, so I was just given that option. What is our new thing? Deploy an air support charge on a mission. I can't even do that because I don't even have I don't even have the Arcwing or not the Arcwing launcher segment, the landing craft. I don't have the landing craft foundry segment, which I want to get because I can actually almost build this scimitar. I just need one part for it. and I don't know why I haven't built that yet. I'm not too worried about it right now. I'll figure that out later. Anyways, for Haro, we're gonna go to Saturn on Carcoal, and it is a dark sector disruption or defection, not disruption, defection mission. So you're getting an Argon Crystal. I have an Argon Crystal right now. Is that what you need to build it? Hold on. Is it in the market? The blueprint for it? I probably can't buy it, or I probably can't build it right now because I guess in a poor. But I have an Argon Crystal that is good. Under equipment, landing craft. Is it under landing craft? Probably not, because why would it be? Components. Is it? Arcane launcher segment? No. Okay, it's not there. Where is it under? Or is it? Oh, is it in the Tenno Lab? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Next place I was thinking the Tenno Lab. Alright, well, I'll worry about getting it in a bit then. So, Haro, his systems is the last part I need from, and the systems drop on rotation C of defection missions, which to get to rotation, or pool rotation C, it requires that you do 8 squads. It's 8 squads per rotation C at 8 and at 16. Which I guess is the highest the wikis felt like going up to, but I'm assuming it's every 8. However, I'm probably going to be doing it solo because no one likes doing defection missions. So this might take me a hot second, and it might actually be kind of hard. But I also want to do these to get the Ash systems, so I can build the Smoking Body Ephemera in appearances, because Smoking Body Ephemera is obviously the one that the Stalker uses, and it is a pretty rare ephemera because you need to have Vitus Essence and the Ash systems to have, which a lot of people don't have Vitus Essence, and a lot of people don't have Ash systems. So it's a pretty rare ephemera. It's pretty cool looking. Once I have that built, I can have my full Stalker look on my Excalibur completely done, because it is the only thing from my Stalker look that I am missing is obviously the Stalker's ephemera. And the reason defections are a good place to farm for Ash is because it is the only place that you can guarantee spawns of Grineer Maniacs. The only other place that is guaranteed spawn of Grineer Maniacs is Tauragor's assassination, and the Maniacs from that fight are special Maniacs, and they don't drop Ash parts. But defection missions are normal Maniacs, and they do drop Ash parts. It's not likely that they will, but they do. So we're going in here. Anyways, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I am actually drinking from my my Cthulhu cup. I got a can of Sprite and I poured it in here so I can enjoy my slightly above room temperature Sprite. Because I didn't put it in the refrigerator because I forgot to. Shoot. I forgot that I can't pause this even though I'm the only person in this mission. I'm just gonna turn my headset down a little because it's still a little loud. I had my headset up pretty loud because I was in a call with you and Michael, and I have to have my headset pretty loud when I'm in a call with you all. It is okay. But Tyler was using my single piece headset. It's a Turtle Beach, and the thing is probably a good, probably a good 2 years old, and, he was borrowing it because his headset, his microphone, for some reason provides awful feedback, and it's not, it's like both feedback for him, but also like, a static sound, and I don't really know why, and it's kind of annoying. So he said that he was going to buy a new one, and he was borrowing my old one for the time being. I mean, not really much of one. Who do you think they were going to send? Lord have mercy. Okay. What? Where are they? What? What? Oh my, where is it? Where are they? Oh my god, they went the long way. These guys are so stupid. Missions, because these AI are terrible. The thing is, with my headset, for some reason my Bluetooth headset doesn't work very well when I have when I'm in a party. It works well when I'm in a chat. Why? And okay, Warframe, you're not really doing yourself any favors at this moment in time. Warframe keeps surprising me, and I have to stop talking because I'm confused. Yeah, no one cares, Sargus Rook. Did you ever, by the way, off topic of the headset talk, did you ever get your mod from Sargus Rook you wanted? Contingency? Which it was contingency you wanted, right? Because I was pretty surprised that you actually don't have a contingency. Because that's like a pretty common mod. Alright, everybody, we gotta leave. You're not even within range. Is everyone gonna go the smart way? Everyone's going the smart way. Cool. Because contingency is not. It's. I think classified as a rare mod, but it's not really a rare mod. I have Prime Contingency, which I got from Borrow, obviously. Which I actually have a fully maxed Prime Contingency, and if Borrow ever has Prime Contingency, I would suggest you pick it up. It is one of the better Prime mods to have. Alright, they're safe. Never got it? Well, to be fair, farming Sargus Rook is a nightmare. Sargus Rook sucks. I've only fought him like 3 times. 2 of them with Tyler, because I think he... no, one of them with Tyler, then one of them with, one of the other... with the other guy I was playing with. Well, I haven't seen him online, in quite a while, actually. Yeah, nobody cares, Sargus Rook. You got no nose. No nose Sargus, that's what they call you. You got Bobby No Nose from Fallout? No, we got Sargus No Nose. That's such a bad insult. No Nose. Alright, everyone leave. You're sapping up the life support here. How are you already low? I call BS. Oh, you actually are already low. I'll pick you up. So the people in defection missions, oh, I should have been smart and dropped my haste mote, but I wasn't smart. Remind me to drop my haste mote on all the points from now on. Okay, everyone pass through. Keep up. What was I saying? Oh, enemies in defection, I'm sure you know, but they gradually all lose health. Oh, these ones haven't been told to move out yet. God bless it. Everyone leave. Just open up the... Once again, you're all taking the energy again. Where are you going? Oh god, the AI. Unfortunately, all defection missions are also against infested, which, I mean, is both a cool thing and a bad thing, you know. It's annoying, but, eh. It is what it is. Man, get moving, lad. So, these are obviously Grineer defectors, that's why it's called defection. They are defecting to the Steel Meridian. The Steel Meridian is actually who we're helping out in this case. And the thing is, Sargas Rock doesn't like defectors because they have a the Grineer have a loyalty gene that makes them loyal to the Grineer. Whenever they cloned them, they had a loyalty gene. Well, defectors have a faulty loyalty gene, and Sargas Rook doesn't like that. So he just decides, we're gonna kill him, and he sends Grineer Maniacs, which that makes sense, That's kind of the basis of my newest D&D character. My Githyanki Psi Fighter, he's a defector from the Githyanki. Well, the thing that doesn't make sense is these guys are defecting to the Steel Meridian. The Steel Meridian are allies with the Red Veil. Everyone move out. The Red Veil, every 7 waves, every 7 squads evacuated, the Red Veil send operatives in to kill the defectors. But the defectors are going to the Steel Meridian, and the Steel Meridian and the Red Veil are allied. So it makes sense to me. It doesn't really make sense to me why they're sending kill squads after their allies, I mean, maybe that's just me, and maybe I'm not really, reading into it that well, but that's how I see it, and it doesn't make sense. Are they pronounced Manics? I thought they are. Well, I know Manic is pronounced Manic, but I thought it was Grineer Maniacs, not Grineer Manics. Same thing. Where are you, though? I want to kill you, actually. I caught one Grineer Manic in Onslaught now. I caught him with my Inaros' Devour. That was pretty funny. Because normally they teleport around, and I hit him with it, and then he teleported, but when he reappeared, he instantly was, stuck in the Devour, and I just ate him. Okay. Webtoon just sent me a notification. By the way, I finished reading, I caught up on Seed, and I started reading, you recommended me a webtoon a while back, Sweet Arkansas, and I forget the name of it, but I've been reading it. It's, once I get a moment, I'll pause, and I'll find the name of it. Well, you recommended it to me quite a while ago. And that's why I haven't asked for any more recommendations, because I was still working on that recommendation from a while ago. Alright. God, why don't you all move as a unit? You all move in all different ways. Alright. Don't fall off on me now. I really wish I had a Trinity with me right now. That would be extremely nice. Okay. Yeah, you're not. Why is it saying you're low? You're not low. You're actually almost full. Where's the Grineer Manic, though? So this is all defections is. This is a tier 2 defection. And tier 2 and tier 3 have the same reward pool, which is why I'm doing tier 2 and not tier 3. There's the Grineer Manic. Killed him. It's got a large power drop too. Now, if I was really smart, I would have a Necros with me right now, but I don't. Okay, they're back at B. Oh, Lord. The systems have a 10% chance of dropping, by the way, so we might be here a while. I'm just saying. However, this isn't taking as long as I thought. I will admit this is not taking as bad. This is not as bad as I thought. I thought this would be a lot worse than it is. I'm sure what you're doing is equally as interesting. Also, by the way, I put Quick Thinking, the mod I told you about, on my Wisp now. And let's just say that my Wisp is very tanky now. Like, significantly more tanky than she is before. Because even when I don't have my health mode, my vitality mode on, 18 waves to get 1 Argon Crystal. Oh, someone's dying. Stop that. Shoot. They're already at A. No, don't use all the life support, please. No, save some. Okay. I'm sure those guys will be fine by themselves. I gotta watch out for this straggler. Mott? The last, the two places on Argon Crystal Farm are Mott, which is the last mission in the Void. It's a survival mission. And, shoot, what is the name? It's the first capture mission in the Void. So the last survival mission and the first capture mission are the two places that I most often farm for that. Thank you, Lotus. Nice. We're coming from C now. And obviously I have, I got 4 in one mission because I was playing Necros Prime and someone else was also playing Necros Prime. So we were getting them left and right. Obviously, you don't have the luxury of having Necros, nor do I think you probably want to farm for Necros because he's drops parts from Lephantis. Even though I gotta farm Lephantis sometime because there's a stance mod that I want to get. Why are you all getting cut in that door frame? There's a stance mod that I want to get that only drops from the Wolf of Saturn 6, the Zealoid Prelate, and Lephantis. And Lephantis is like the one I can farm most reliably. Well, the Zealoid Prelate I can farm reliably too, I just don't want to. I think it has a higher drop chance on Lephantis anyways. Oh wow, that is a lot of people actually. Alright, everyone keep moving. Keep moving. Alright, someone's down. I'm coming for you, don't worry. You aren't dead just yet. Keep walking. But the stance is called the 11th Storm. And it is a sword and shield stance, which is why I want it, because I have Cobra and Crane. But I wouldn't suggest using defense missions to farm Argon crystals. Those aren't really that reliable. I think you can more reliably get them from survival missions. Especially high-level survival missions, because higher-level enemies spawn in them, and they have a better chance to drop them. And try to, if you can, get someone with a Necros or Hydroid with a Pillage Augment. Because those, or a Korra. Korra would work too. Any of those three frames would help you out in that situation. Well, I know defense is fine, but I'm just saying it's not as efficient. It's also not as fun. Several missions are more fun. Oh, okay, they are coming from B. Alright, we're kind of on 7. We're about to get a, wow, there are a lot. We're about to get our first, whatchamacallit, hopping up on us. Red Veil Operative. Yeah, if you're wanting to get only one or two of them, I usually go with the capture mission. If I'm trying to get a lot of them, I usually go for survival. Plus, another reason I go for survival instead is because survival, in survivals, the enemies don't level up as fast, so, like, you don't get overwhelmed. Obviously, that's not a huge issue, but, like, that is an issue. Survival missions are the best. Very few exceptions. Like, best way to farm Oxium is easily through, oh, come on. Easiest way to farm Oxium is through Corpus Survivals. Alright. I'm gonna let everyone regen real quick. Alright, everyone's good. Move out. My Ignis Wraith is not the best, to be honest. They should all be good because they have my shock modes and everything now. Everyone, keep them moving. Alright, I need to drop one off of B. Nope. Neo I2 relic. So this is when we extract.
You could be the key to a future of peace. You must be studied. Alas, Steel Meridian has denied our request.
Oh, okay.
So now we are forced to take one. Stand aside, Tenno.
Well, that makes sense why that makes sense why they want one, but still, it's kind of douche. Anyways, I don't care. I'm only here for 8 waves, and then I bounce. Well, yeah. I am extracting now. I will tell you the name of the comic. Also, I haven't read it yet. Started reading it, but I have subscribed to How to Become a Dragon. So I plan on reading that shortly. It is Pinch Point. It's the one that you told me to read. Oh, never mind. I can't read it anymore. I was gonna read it, but... So this series has been deleted or currently unavailable. Looks like I'm not reading it anymore. Well, suppose I'll read How to Become a Dragon next. I was gonna read it. You recommended that one to me. But, never mind on that one. I can't get rid of... How do I get rid of it in my series, then? Or is it just kind of stuck there? I think it might be just kind of be stuck there. And that's fine. Wait, what? Pinch Point. Pinchpoint. It says the series has been deleted or is currently unavailable. So I was going to read it, but I can't because you recommended that to me a few months back. Never heard of it. I thought it was you who recommended it to me. Someone recommended it to me. Maybe it was Sophia who recommended it to me. I don't know. I thought it was you who recommended it to me. I don't know. It was a pretty good comic. I didn't read too much of it though. I thought it was you who recommended it to me. I don't know. Probably Sophia then. But I was gonna read that, but it was deleted. So rip that, I guess. anyways. Purple hyacinth. Hyacinth. I'll subscribe to it. I'll read it later. I promise. I can search it. Purple. There it is. It's under the Emphmeres and Sophism. I don't even know what the hell that means. I'm sure it means fantastic things. Anyways, fuck the Ignis. I like the Ignis a lot, but it's not doing me right. So I'm gonna go back to. Do I take the Shidu or do I take the Stradivar Prime? Which do I take? Made into an original. Let me see, because it was on Canvas. Let me look it up. Because Sophia recommended it to me. I thought it was you who did, but let's see. It became, yeah, because it's still here. Pinch point, subscribe. Yeah, if it was on Canvas. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like they just changed it over. So if you want to, this one, which I thought you recommended it to me, but Sophia apparently did, or someone else did, because the only person that I talk to that reads webtoons is Sophia. So read Pinch Point. It's a good, it's a post-apocalyptic kind of drama scenario. Don't give you what? What am I giving you? Other than good comic ideas. I thought it was you. I thought it was you. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I was just playing along that it was Sophia just to make you feel better. Yep. Well, see, aren't you happy that I told you about it? Are you happy that I told you about it? Because now you can catch up on it. And I will start reading it again. Anyways, answer my question. What should the Shidu or the Stradivar Prime? Which do I use? Probably my Stradivar. I would need to, well, it's really up to you. Which is this going on? This guy's, wait, corrosive. This is just corrosive. It says magnetic and gas on it. I need one where it's pretty much pure gas. Well, I'm gonna go with the Shidu. I just need to remod it real quick to have gas damage on it. Which modding, yeah, I know you're reading that many at once, which is... the only person I take webtoons... The only person I talk about webtoons is you, and a little bit with Sophia. Gotta stay on the webtoon grind. Yeah, I don't stay on the grind. I pretty much only read Seed and nothing special currently, and I may start reading Super Secret again because I actually like that one. And I'm gonna start reading the How to Become a Dragon. Yeah, and I'm on the Webtoon server. Do you think I ever go on there? Hell no. I don't go on any server. Not even servers that I've created do I go on. I don't go on the D&D server, and I don't go on the Pit server, even though I have like a decently high ranking on that one. Like I go on the Pit server very rarely. You want to know why? Because I really don't like talking to people. And I say that in the nicest way possible. Infected. Do I have Prime Infected Clip? No, I have Prime Kyro rounds. Infected Clip. Yes, please. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, you're streaming. That's because I like talking to you. I like talking to you. If you haven't, figured that out, you know. It's not like we've been dating for a year. Not like whatsoever. Let's just throw Malignant Force on here, too. Why the hell not? Hammer Shot. How much status do I have on here? Wow, that actually is really low status. I'll have this one be a mixture of status and, what am I shushing about? I'm shushing. I've shushed. Even though I don't know why you're shushing me. Why is that... Okay. That doesn't make much sense. It has heat damage, but heat... Oh no, it is. It is counting towards that. Okay. It is counting towards that. I have 9 left. What do I do? Let's slap Wildfire on it. Just because, you know, might as well. This is my gas status, so I can kill all those blasted infested. Well, now I know that I can feasibly do disruption missions, or defection. I keep saying disruption. I can do defection missions pretty easily by myself. I know that now. I thought they were going to be a lot harder than they are. However, I need to put down my health mote, or no, I need to put down my shock mote and my haste mote on all 3 things. Instead of putting all 3 on one and then 1 on the other 2. That was a bad decision on my part. There's 3 areas I need to put motes on. There's 2 motes that matter the most. So, it makes sense to divide my 6 that I have to all 3. I don't know what you're saying about.
The scattered survivors of this infestation have barricaded themselves in safe areas of this galleon. Escort the crew to the waiting escape ship.
Oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas, which is funny because we're doing gas damage now.
Instead, they've banded together in search of a more peaceful life. They call themselves Kapoor.
We text after this one? Sure, I don't know why I just did a spinning maneuver. That was pretty cool, I guess. But I don't mind texting after this one. Because I think I only have 1 more in me before I go insane. Why is people already taking damage in here? I don't even have any of my motes down. Oh, my electricity damage.
The infestation is airborne, and it's slowly killing the crew. The med boosters scattered throughout the ship are their only hope for survival. You may use this console to send us if you want the survivors to hurry.
Yeah. I should have put on my modes first.
Help, Grenier.
Yep, that's what I'm here for. The only reason I'm doing this is because I actually really want to get Haro. Like, Haro's a really good frame in my opinion. Michael doesn't like him that much. And that's because Michael doesn't like having to use all three of his ability or all four of his abilities. I do feel kind of stupid though, because at one point I did have both of Haru's signature weapons, but I got rid of both of them, both the Scourge and the Knell. I got rid of them. I'm not gonna get the Scourge back because the Scourge is not that good. But I do plan on getting the Knell back, because the Knell is pretty decent, and it is significantly better with Haru. The Scourge is not really that good with Haru. I mean, it's just not good in general, to be honest. Plus, I plan on getting the Furix, which is just a better version of the Scourge, so, you know. And to be honest with you, I don't even like the Haru Deluxe skin, but I really like the stuff that comes with it. I really like the bundle, but I don't like the skin itself. Because the spear gun skin that it has on it is pretty cool looking. Not much. It is a spear gun skin with it, and I think Sion Donna that looks pretty cool. And I was watching a Quiet Shy video, and I think she was using the Sion Donna that came with it. Is the space bomb is an autocomplete button for Nightwave? Oh yeah. Oh wow, that is really low. Let us give that to me. Best thing about the Shido. You can pick up things and still use your primary. There we go. Also, defection missions, the power cells used to power the med boosters normally only give 20%, but they give 40% whenever you are by yourself. So they do compensate you for playing solo, because they realize that people really don't like defections. Yeah, because I was watching Quiet Shello, as you know, she shortens all the dev streams down to like 10 minutes, so people who don't feel like watching the whole dev stream can get the gist of it. And I saw that Rebecca was using a Mesa who had the Glassmaker armor on. So I figured that they already had all the Glassmaker rewards. Which, you know, I guess it's fair. Fair is fair, but, you know, doesn't excuse. They don't do the grind. To be fair, they make the grind, so I guess they do whatever the hell they want. All right, everyone, let's move. When we're doing defections, by the way, if you're doing it by yourself, take Wisp. If you're doing it with Michael, I would say probably take your Ember. Because Michael play his Wisp, you don't need 2 Wisps. But actually, on defections, 2 Wisps might not be bad. You can have, well, I don't know. I would still say probably take your Ember and have Mike use his Wisp, because you definitely want to Wisp in defections. Because that is the only way that defections don't absolutely suck. That and with a Trinity, which Michael, I know, doesn't like his Trinity, so he refuses to use his Trinity, even though he has Trinity Prime, which I was kind of jealous about, because I was going to get Trinity Prime from Twitch Prime, but I never did. So yeah, and thankful for you that I didn't, because if I did, then you couldn't get the Twitch Prime stuff that you do. Yeah. He's the new. Yeah, I know. Like, why won't Scott? I'm honestly debating. Like, you know how I don't know what they're using to chat, but you know, if it's like a Zoom meeting, you can set up your own custom background. I'm like questioning with Scott, like, just has a picture of a random garage as his, like, background in his Zoom meeting, or if, like, that actually is his garage. They're using Discord. And it makes sense they'd be using Discord, because, you know, they're gamers. That's the gamers chat service. I didn't know, so that's I thought so. I just didn't want to think about that. I was watching the abridged version with my sister and Tyler, not of today's, obviously, but of the last dev stream. And my sister said the reason that he's out in the garage is because his wife is tired of him bringing work home. So she made him go out into the garage, including his probably pretty well built PC. Because I'm assuming he has at least a decent PC, considering you know he is a game designer. And there's the maniacs. I don't care.
Grenier Manic. He's here. The defectors. Take him out. There's another group of survivors looking for an escort. Survivors have just reached the safety.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for an escort, go to the red light district. Or Wisp, actually, if you just look at that ass. That was a joke, by the way. His escort is like another term for you get the gist. You get the joke. You can laugh. This is the part where you laugh. Yep. I like how they're defecting to the Steel Meridian, but they don't they realize that the Steel Meridian is the Tenno faction and the Tenno are the war? I don't understand. These guys are defecting to the Steel Meridian. They should know that we're here to help them, but you know, they're dumb, I guess. Why are you caught back there? Stop it. Yeah. I missed what you said because it's like 2 minutes before the 10 and I had to... Oh, okay. It was a joke. It was a poor joke. If you want, I'm sure you'll watch the stream. You'll watch the stream sometime in the future. So in the future, when you're watching it, then you'll get the joke. No, I don't want to explain it now. I don't want to explain it. Unless, are you gonna make me? Are you really gonna twist my arm that much just to say a joke that isn't even really that funny? Yeah, okay, fine. So, the Lotus said that there's more crew members and that I have to escort them, and I said if they want an escort, they could go to the red light district. Or just look at Wisp's ass, because, you know, it's the same thing. And that's the joke. That's the joke that's not that's not the funny joke. The reason I said that joke was because it wasn't funny, but you know, I was acknowledging that it wasn't funny, but you made me say it again. And you know, now it's really not funny, and it's not even not funny to be funny anymore. It's just bad. Got one small chuckle out of that. I would hope not, actually. That was a really terrible joke. But I mean, you do you. I don't really get to choose what you laugh at. So if that's what you choose to laugh at, you know, go ahead. I can't really stop you. Well, why not? Why not, my Grineer buddies? Just die down there, please. Alright, everyone's healed up enough. Move out. I don't got time for this, friends. I actually like the Shiryu build quite a bit. I don't think it's really practical, but I like it. Did you watch that video on the Corpus language I sent you by a better name pending? Because it's actually a pretty funny thing. How does one get Shidou parts? The two ways to get Shidou parts. One of them was through Scarlet Spear, which you are a little late on the train on that one. The other way is extremely more annoying. The Shidou parts drop from one type of sentient enemy who only occurred in two places. The Scarlet Spear and the Veil Proxima in Railjack. So since you don't have the parts from Scarlet Spear, you'd have to get all the way to the Veil Proxima. It was good to farm from. It was very good to farm Scarlet Spear. Watch, because I got 2 out of the 4 parts you need from Scarlet Spear. I got multiples. I got like 3 barrels in Scarlet Spear, and then one other. I think I got like the handle, and I bought the chassis and other part off of somebody else. And then I actually traded. God damn. One of them. I actually sold an extra barrel I had, so I think I have like 1 barrel left or something like that. And all these maggots can die.
My warframe is strong.
Yeah, you get it from the Veil Proxima, Railjack. It's a 1% chance to drop from one specific enemy in the Veil Proxima. Which the enemy is significantly more common during the Scarlet Spear event, which is why I would have suggested that if you wanted the Shidou, you would do it. You would farm for the Shidou then. But the Shidou is a really good weapon. I like it a lot. It's not. I don't know. I use it more than I thought I would. I'm gonna be honest. And it does pretty good status and critical. It's a really good like hybrid weapon of status and critical. So it's very versatile. Can be used for pretty much any faction. I've used it for Corpus, Grineer, and Infested, and Corrupted, so... And I've even used it against other sentients. So you can use it, unlike most weapons, it's really good against all factions because of its high status effect and elemental damage. Because it has innate heat and electricity damage, which is, obviously, those are 2 really good, elements to have base of. It's kind of like a better version of the Ignis, in my opinion. It also is, like, obviously it has a regenerative clip, meaning you don't have to reload it. The regeneration speed is pretty fast. Whenever you fully exploit the, or expend your ammunition, obviously it blows up, sends out a shockwave. I have messed around with my Opticore a little bit, my normal Opticore, and I gotta say, I like the Vandal more. Like, I'm gonna be straight honest with you. Like, the normal Opticore is just better in my... Or the Opticore Vandal, in my opinion, currently is better. I'm sure if I formed my Opticore or my normal Opticore, if I formed my normal one, I'm sure it would be better than my Opticore Vandal, but so far the Opticore Vandal is superior from my experience. And by superior, I mean that it is way more fun to use, and like you don't have to be really good to use the Opticore Vandal. You have to be pretty good to use the normal Opticore. I'm working on building my Ferox now, the only other weapon that is Master Rank 14 locked. And once that's done building, I will have pretty much every weapon in the game that I currently want. Outside of some, like, really, like, outside of some, like, prime weapons, obviously, but it'll be all the base weapons that I want. I want to get the Tiberian Prime. I would like to get the Tigris Prime some point. I want to get the Corinth Prime. I want to get the Corinth Prime more than the Tigris Prime. Why is this saying none of my motes are down? My motes are down. Okay. Well-fielded enough. Get along. I'm getting pretty low. I had quick thinking on, so I'll be fine. You don't need to go much further, friend. Neither do I, because I'm actually going to extraction after this point. Actually, I want to kill you first. Drop anything good? Nope.
You could be the key to a future of peace.
Neo T2 relic. Screw me. Okay.
Has denied our requests.
We're leaving.
So now we are forced to take one.
I'm taking this power cell with me. Don't care, Lotus.
A group of crew members has reached the transport.
So all in all, you aren't really missing out much on not having the Opticore. The Opticore Vandal, in my opinion, is pretty good. I think the Opticore Vandal is a really good weapon. The Opticore is a good weapon, but I haven't really used it as much as the Opticore Vandal, so I can't really tell you that much. It's mainly that the 2-second charge up time is way longer than you think. Like, it is very long, and obviously I put speed mods on mine, and it's still extremely long. It does not fantastic damage either, from what I've seen. Like, it obviously does pretty good damage, but like, its actual DPS, not the greatest. Anyways, I want to show you up close my Inaros, because I know you kind of got to see him, but you didn't really get to see him. So this is my Inaros. I like him because he doesn't have toes. As you can see here, Michael really doesn't like that Inaros has toes. Especially the fact that his toes look like sausages. Those are comments he told me. So my Inaros doesn't have toes. He's very shiny. I got this Seandana originally to go with gauze, but I think it looks really good with Inaros too, because he has jets. There's jets on the back of these. It is metallic gold, the same purple. So I think my Inaros looks pretty good. I got the Bacol legs, the Avia chest piece, and then I don't have any sidearm armor. That's my Inaros. He doesn't have any black on him though, which I wish he did, but it's fine. Yeah, it's unfortunately is named the Corona Seandana. Unfortunate naming, but it is a really cool Seandana in my opinion. It's probably one of my favorite ones I have. I like this one too, but I don't really like... If it didn't have the eye on it, I would like it a lot more, to be fair. Spins him too fast to see. I will keep this frame on him for quite a while. Here you go. I was shaking it to see that the jets actually have like motion effect. But I will let you look at him for as long as you want. Also, he has tower resistance. Another reason why I like my Inaros having Umbra mods on him, because he has 43% tower resistance. So that's really cool. meaning that sentients don't kill him as fast, obviously, because sentients tower damage shreds most people, but it will not shred my Inaros. No, my Inaros is too good for that. But if you want a screen cap, I know I sent you a picture of it. But if you really want to, you can screen cap my Inaro. Oh God, Ortis, get out of the way. My Inaros build, so you can see the strength and everything. I do plan on putting a Umbral Forma on him when I get it, which will allow me to increase my Umbral mod by quite a bit. I'm going to increase my Umbral Fiber next, because my Umbral Vitality is pretty much max. So I'm going to work on my Umbral Fiber next, and then my Umbral Intensify last. But I want my Umbral Fiber up more. Because he has an armor of 500 now, which is... That's pretty high, don't get me wrong, but... could be better. Also, my Umbral Fiber affects my Rhino the most, too. So, yeah. What other frames? What other frames? They're looking snazzy. I've showed you pretty much all my frames. I got, this Baruch skin. I don't know if I showed you this or not. I just like the fact that we have a monk using a flamethrower right here. How much does it cost to max? Which mod? Umbral Vitality. Let me look. It's quite a lot from my, it's quite a lot from my knowledge. Yeah, 20,000 and just about a million creds. It increases it from 400 to 440. Which becomes, with a full set, 770. Which, that's a lot of health. That is a lot of health. And it also increases the tower resistance from 10% to 11%. Max, it is 20% tower resistance. It's not terrible now. I need to get more ITN sculptures, though. Sure is. Anyways, we got, I got my dog, who's walking in place. I gave him a box of cereal from Fortuna to snack on, and I also gave him the koala floof. So he has those next to him. Down here, I put my new ornament. This was way bigger. This is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. We'll text. I just want to show you this stuff real quick. This is what the two ornaments I bought from Borrow was this one, which is huge. I thought it was a lot smaller, which is why it's sitting over there. And the other one is right here. And I got my two floofs down here. If you haven't already, Paladino in Ironwake can sell you this decoration right here in front of me. The one that's spinning around. It's from the Chains of Horror. I already told you about that, I'm pretty sure, but just to remind you in case you haven't picked it up, and also just to show you what it looks like. It actually looks pretty cool. Next to my Orkin tea set. And obviously I got my pedestal Prime up here, which had nothing on it beforehand, but I decided to put Borrow on him. Because what else to put... What other fitting thing would you set on a million credit item other than another a million credit item? Because the Borrow Noggle is a million credits too. Anyways, I think having a figurine of my Inaros next to my Borrow would be nice, but I don't have actually the opposable things, whatever they're called. I don't know what they are. They're the tiny versions of your Warframe. Because I know you have one of your Wisp. But yeah. You have your pedestal on a shelf. Well, that's my shelf of expensive stuff. I want to show you my Shazam. I have sweet Shazam skills. Look at that, perfect. Because you have the acoustic guitar Shazam, which, you know, that one sucks. Why have the acoustic guitar Shazen when you can have this Shazen, which I don't even know what the name of it is? I can never do this song right. Nope. Uh-huh. This is what you are, and We All Live Together are really hard for me. Does your Shazen... I thought your Shazen was an acoustic guitar. I was closer on that one than I normally am. No, they don't all sound the same, actually. They do not all sound the same. You change the instrument. Deck Shazen, the Dawn Shazen, and the Day of the Dead Shazen sound the same. The Nulumbu Shazen sounds like a acoustic guitar. The Mimica Shazen sounds like these three Shazens. The Korbu Shazen sounds like electric guitar. The Tiamat Shazen is a bass guitar. They are not all the same. I will pull up the chart. I will send you the thing on the wiki. They are not the same. You can also, I will pull up YouTube videos of you of the different Shazens. They're not all the same. Because your Shazen is the Nulumbu Shazen, because you said you had the Lotus Shazen. Which the Nulumbu Shazen should... It sounds like... I'm pretty sure that one sounds like an acoustic guitar. Which this is not an acoustic guitar. It's a stringed instrument. I don't know the name of it, though. But if your acoustic guitar sounds like this, I think you may need to get a new a new guitar. Because Tyler has the same one you have, and I've listened to it, and it sounds different. It's always the ending that messes me up. Does there some... I don't know. I'm pretty sure... maybe... Hold on. I'm pulling up the wiki. I'm pulling up the wiki for Shazens, and then I'm ending the stream. Shazens... Warframe. To play the Shazen, you must activate the Shazen mode. Yeah. Acquisition, don't care. Here we are. So there's 7 variants of the Shazen, 3 of which are the skins for the basic Dax Shazen, Day of the Dead, and the Mimica. While the others have unique sounds profile corresponding to the guitars in the real world. So the Dax Shazen is actually the original Shazen, the one I have right here. This is the one that is in the Chains of the Sacrifice. So the Dax Shazen, the Dawn Shazen, and the Day of the Dead Shazen are all, and the Mimica Shazen are all what's called a shamisen instruments. The Nulumbu Shazen is an acoustic guitar, the Tiamat Shazen is a bass guitar, and the Korbu Shazen is an electric guitar. So, is there a difference? Because you said you're testing. I'm pretty sure there is a difference. They have different settings. Yeah, they do have different scales. This one's basic setting, normal scale, is pentatonic minor. Oh, you're not listening? Oh, you're eating. Okay. Because there is no scale for acoustic. There is pentatonic minor, pentatonic major, chromatic, hexatonic major, minor, in Hiro Joshi. And all the songs on this one are set for the pentatonic minor. But yeah, but the acoustic does have a different sound from the shamisen one. And I don't have the Corbu. I want to get the Corbu next because it's an electric guitar. So whenever I get like a coupon or something, I might buy the Corbu Shazen because it's 40p. And that one's an electric guitar. So if anything's gonna convince you, I don't know. I might get the TMA Shazen because it's a bass guitar. That might be cool too. If anything's gonna convince you that they have different sounds, it'll be the sound of an acoustic shamisen versus an electric guitar. Anyways, yeah. You can't yeet if I close the stream first, so bye.